And we actually got our first client, which was the real estate wholesaler. Now they're using it and they're calling at least 500 to 600 leads per week, and they're seeing a lot of results with it. So
today I get to chat with the guys who started Zync AI Solutions, which provides the world's first AI lead generation assistant. And guys, I've waited a month and I'm eager to see a demo of how this works because we met before. But before we get into that, I wanted to learn about you and your background, both of your roles with Zync AI. Maybe we can start with Nigel.
Yeah, so I'm currently a junior in college. I go to Chapman University where I study finance and accounting, and I have a minor in computer science. Yeah, and Gavin and I started this business about a year and a half ago. We started off in marketing. We realized that kind of the trend, the kind of overall market was going towards artificial intelligence. So we decided to kind of make a pivot into Zync AI Solutions, and that's kind of where everything was born.
yeah, I'm Gavin. As Nigel said, we started this business into marketing, and then we transitioned to AI just because we saw, the market and how rampant technology is becoming with AI as well. I'm a junior at the University of Redlands studying business administration and doing a minor in psychology. And we've known each other since the third grade, and partnership's been great. And we're just continuing to make our technology better, our services better. And we're just looking forward to just helping more people and, reducing that skepticism they have with AI. So we're looking forward to just kind of getting more out there and meeting new people and becoming better professionally and personally as well.
I love it. You guys know each other since the third grade. I love that. How far back were you guys entrepreneurial? Like when you were in high school or elementary school, were you guys trying to make money doing different things in school? When did you guys know you wanted to be entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so I started my first business back in my junior year of high school. It was a clothing brand, and I failed miserably. But the journey of kind of making your own thing, paving your own way, especially in something that you like doing, I think has always been something for me. And that really kind of solidified my interest in entrepreneurship.
Well, the fact that you just said I failed miserably tells me that you definitely have experience, even though you're young, because at first I thought this was your first venture. But tell me a little more about your clothing brand. What was that about? How did you get started in that?
Yeah, so I started it, like I said, back in junior year. So basically what happened was I funded it with my birthday money. So I got my birthday is January 1st. So I ended up receiving a lot of money from my grandfather and my dad. So what I did was I took all that money and put it into my website, getting the drops. And with clothing brands, you have to get samples. So you order samples from overseas. And if they meet your expectations, you kind of have to keep fine tuning it. But the problem is that when you order clothing overseas, each sample is around $70. So
oh, wow.
That's the cheap side. So
because the shipping costs, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it has to go through customs and all. It's a whole disaster. But
how old were you and how did you even find suppliers overseas?
A lot of YouTube tutorials. Yeah. So I would go on YouTube, and YouTube actually told me to go to AliExpress and Alibaba.
Nice.
Those are the two that kind of do the import export thing. So I went on there, ended up finding a seller, but it was terrible because I was kind of gullible. So I didn't think to read any reviews. I just kind of going for the lowest MOQ and the lowest cost. That would just kind of get me going out of the gate. So yeah, I kind of blindly went into it. I ended up ordering a couple samples. The samples were great. I ordered a one bulk order. The bulk order came out great, and Gavin was actually my first customer.
Yeah, I bought some of his clothing. It was really good. The material was fabulous. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Nice.
So it worked out well, that first drop. And then so it's kind of growing over time. And then I was taking all the profits that I made from those bulk orders and just reinvesting it directly back into the business. So what happened was there was one drop that I took. It was everything I had. I just put it all into that one drop. And the drop ended up getting messed up. I don't know what it was. The graphics were scratched up. A lot of my stuff was misspelled. The designs were too small. And I couldn't hold anybody accountable because it was an overseas manufacturer.
Was that the same supplier you'd used before and they did it
Yes, it was.
correctly? Oh, wow.
It was, yes. That was
But you didn't leave yourself any room for mistakes, huh? You just put everything. God. Well, I mean, that's how you learn, and that's amazing. And how old were you again when you did that?
I was 17.
Oh, wow. And so at what point, and Gavin, you said you were his first customer. At what point did you guys get together and basically think to go into business together? And what made you decide that?
Yeah, so my semester was kind of wrapping up for my sophomore year. We've always had these kind of talks where we wanted to start something and then we would never do it. And it would just kind of be like, exaggerating. And then we just sat down, really talked about it. And we were like, we would be great partners. We're already really good friends. Like I said, known them since the third grade. And we're both brilliant. We both are really smart and figuring out different things. And so we just decided, we just sat down, we actually, took action instead of just making it an aloof kind of thing. So we sat down, we really worked on it and solidified an idea, and it just went from there. It just got better and better as the months came on, and then now we're here.
So
Yeah.
how did you guys come up with the idea, and at what point did you think you could have a solution that might be viable in the real world marketplace? When did you come up with Zync AI?
Yeah, so I guess it was kind of a journey getting to this point. We went through a lot of different iterations of our company. Like we went through, Gavin knows, we went through selling high level, like we were reselling SaaS. So SaaS is still a part of our, I guess, our overall business model, but it isn't the whole, it's not the whole piece of it. Our products actually integrate directly with our SaaS platform, but it's not the whole of the platform. So I guess it would just be a lot of trial and error. I mean, we went through thousands of cold calls, a lot of failed meetings, things like that, and just kind of like refining down and kind of really seeing what the industry needs, what people need and find value out of.
How did you
Oh, yeah.
find users to test your ideas out on? I mean, who are you calling on and having meetings with?
So cold calls, we've done a lot of cold calls. We were getting demo call meetings. So just kind of like what we were doing today, we would get demo call meetings with like a small boutique real estate broker or anything like that. And we demo it. And then some people say, oh, Ava needs to have readily available data to the MLS. They need to be able to list real listings instead of the ones that we just put in our knowledge base. And other people will say she needs to be able to transfer to multiple people, or like, the latency is bad, cadence is off. We'll just get little things like that. And it's hard to hear. It damages your ego when you're.
So Ava is what you call the virtual assistant, right? Is it stand for automated virtual assistant, basically?
Yes.
Can you show us how it works? I mean, are you able to pull up a demo?
Yes, yeah, we have a demo.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I'll be calling this demo from the perspective of somebody looking to buy a home. So I'll kind of like ask it, I would like to buy a home. It's going to try to ask me, where would you like to buy the home? How many bedrooms? Like all the basic questions.
Sure.
And then we'll kind of go through. I'll do it right now.
Ava is built off a LLM or
yes, large language. So it can run off of GPT. So GPT 3.5, GPT 4. We also have access to Llama. Yeah, and then we can also process our own that kind of cater more toward the business. And there's a lot of advanced algorithms that go into it. So we can use external companies like BAPI or Blend AI is another one. There's like a complex algorithms that go into like determining whether the cadence is good. Because AI works based off of, it doesn't work. A lot of people think AI articulates sentences and it articulates speech, but it's really just predicting the next word. It's sentence prediction. Yeah, that's how it works. But I'll go ahead and give it another call.
You can take your time, and you can do screen sharing if you want. And
it's here on my phone.
oh, it's going to be on your phone. Oh, it's just all voice then.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey there. Thank you so much for calling Better Home Real Estate Group. This is Ava speaking. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm looking to buy a home.
That's fantastic. I'd love to help you with that. May I have your name and email address to get started?
Yeah, my name is Steve. My email address is steve123@gmail.com.
Thanks, Steve. Now, could you tell me where you're looking to buy a home?
Yeah, I'm looking in the Irvine area.
Great choice. Irvine is a wonderful area. How soon are you planning to purchase your new home?
Probably the next 2 to 3 months.
Perfect. That's a good timeline. What's the main reason you're considering buying a home right now?
I kind of grew out of this home I'm in now. I'm kind of looking for a new start, something a little bigger maybe.
That makes sense. Looking for a fresh start and more space is always exciting. How many bedrooms are you considering for your new home?
I don't know, maybe 3 to 4.
Got it. 3 to 4 bedrooms sounds good. What's your budget for the new home?
I'm going to say probably between 1.5 to 2 million.
Solid budget range. With that in mind, I have a perfect listing for you. It's the Cherry Blossom Lane estate located at 152 Cherry Blossom Lane in Springville. This property offers 3,200 square feet of living space.
Now you're going to see how I can
Featuring
interrupt
4 bedrooms,
kind of
a spacious backyard, including a gazebo.
That's cool, but do you have anything smaller? I wasn't really looking for 4 bedrooms. Actually, I want 3.
Absolutely, I understand. Let me tell you about the Sunset Ridge condo located at 998 Sunset Ridge in Cliffside. This condo features 1,200 square feet of living space with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It also offers a balcony with stunning views and community amenities.
That sounds good. Let's do it. Let's go with that one.
Fantastic choice, Steve. Would you like to book an appointment with one of our agents to take the next steps with the Sunset Ridge condo?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Great. I can suggest a few upcoming days with available slots. How does next Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday work for you? These appointments are in the Pacific Standard Time Zone.
Let's do next Tuesday.
Perfect. For next Tuesday, we have slots available at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. Which one works best for you?
2 p.m.
Got it. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, so it would just go on to book your appointment, everything like
Will
that.
it book it with the listing agent? Is that who it's connected
Yes, yeah. So it'll book the appointment with.
directly with the listing agent? Got it.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine some people wanting to just first Google the property, look at pictures and stuff like that,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah, but Ava can actually send you the link to the listing as well.
Nice.
Like, anybody who's on the phone, if you say, "Can you send me that listing?" or "Can you send me an email with that property?" then it'll be able
so
to.
the agents don't have to be on your platform. It just scrubs like the internet for their.
Yeah, so it scrapes the background scrape. Gavin could.
Yeah, so we kind of have a way of extracting data from a live website, and then it will populate on a Google Sheet. And actually, Ava can actually recall that live data that is verified through the MLS.
Nice.
Do that as you're calling it, because it has that conscious and it's knowledge base to understand and recall that information. So it'll actually it'll do that.
So Ava is trained on property searches. Can she do other categories of business, or is it mostly right now expert on finding properties?
Yeah, so I mean, it's AI. It's pretty much as smart as Google in terms of like what we can train it to do. So, we can train it on matters of law, things like that as well. There's a lot of different applications that we're
Mhm.
kind of starting to see with Ava.
So what is your hope for Ava? I'm sure you have big plans to expand on what you have now. Where do you see this going?
Our biggest goal is to get into the educational system. So we're currently working with Gavin's School, University of Redlands right now.
Currently in the implementation stage. So
Very cool.
yeah, they're actually going to. So Ava at my school is actually going to be tailored to be helping students. So whether a student's confused on applying to courses, about their credits, where the lunch, like just basic information, we'll actually be able to help the student and guide them towards figuring out whatever problem they're having, whether it's courses.
You
or-
actually got University of Redlands administrators to adopt this and use it, or?
Well, not yet, just because they're currently talking to their internal organization and figuring out the correct applicability with it. We actually sat down on a Zoom meeting with about 5 different of the higher ups. One of them was a former CFO of the university, and now he's the vice president of enrollment. So he overlooks all the students enrolling, and they really love the idea. And right now we're just in the configuration process of seeing how it would help them in the best way, shape, or form. So it's really exciting just to see when it's going to happen, and it's very soon.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds very exciting. So if people want to reach out to you to do a demo or see if they can use it, is it open to the public?
They would have to go to our website. There's a little interest form that they could fill out. And actually, after filling that out, Ava will actually give them a call to kind of qualify them.
Got it.
And can actually schedule an appointment with us to actually meet with them.
So is there a specific vertical that you guys are trying to reach right now? Are you doing a call out for a specific industry, or that you?
Oh no, like that's the hard part right now, because AI is so applicable in so many different fields that we're not really cemented into one. We're kind of looking to help as many people as we can and kind of see where we fit in and where our product fits in.
Yeah, exactly. And we were focused more on the real estate niche. And with the market, high interest rates, it seems more difficult for real estate now. And we're really looking to niche down, but also diversify as well. It's just really difficult to see, because it's so new. It can be used anywhere. And the beauty of what our company does is that we can provide custom applications. So it really depends on what they want to use Ava for and its functionality, and it can help them in a specific way. It's not like it's only for one industry or the other. It's really customizable.
Are you guys advertising that phone number?
No, we're not.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so we configure it to a phone number so when our clients onboard with us, we actually configure it to a phone number that they purchase. And it's just configured to that phone number. It's not like an open source.
Got it. When did you guys start acquiring customers, and how many do you have currently, out of curiosity?
We started acquiring, when did we get our first client, Gavin? Was it?
So when we had that transition about 5 months ago, I'd say the point where we really started getting clients, because we were trying to develop Ava into making it really good. It was about the 3rd month we actually got our first client, which was the real estate wholesaler. Now they're using it, and they're calling at least 500 to 600 leads per week, and they're seeing a lot of results with it. So that was about when we got our first client. But right now we have about 5 clients since this new transition. So we're working with, a couple of real estate people, law firms, and just really trying to find more clients. So we have about 5 right now.
Got it. What phase are you in right now? Are you still just trying to get as many users as you can, or have you found a way to monetize it through subscription basis or?
Yeah, so it's a subscription-based product. Subscription, they pay a one-time development fee, then it's a monthly subscription, and then after that, they get one-time free minutes of 250 to 500 free minutes, depending on kind of their functionality and how many AVAs they have.
Okay, I got it. And so, you guys currently have those subscription plans available on your website for people to see, or do they just have to contact you first and you negotiate that?
So what people tend to do, well, they'll book a discovery call with them because before any kind of information regarding pricing, we really just want to get to know their business first and learn specifically how we can help them because we can't help everyone.
Sure.
And so we have that discovery call with them, and then really depends on the functionality. So yeah, we don't put that information on our website just because we want them to also, before having a call with us, we really want them to grasp, really what Zync AI Solutions is. So yeah.
Sure. No, that was pretty impressive, and thanks for showing us the demo. And I'm sure you guys have already tested different scenarios and different questions to stump her. Is she pretty good at handling weird?
Yeah, so it's actually funny the way random people interact with it is kind of funny because there's always that select group of people that can pick up that it's an AI, so they're gonna kind of play with it. And Ava's really good at handling those kind of scenarios. We can train it to handle objections as well. So for example, like sales objections, if you're looking to sell a car or something, I don't know, Ava will actually be able to kind of object and kind of get the buyer or retain the buyer's interest. So, yeah, it's this kind of, I guess, a 60% of Ava's objection handling is made by us, but there's another 40% that's kind of like internal intelligence as well.
And we also program it in a way that it can deviate from its prompt engineering script, so we have control over that as well.
Got it. Do you guys have any data on home shopper behavior? Like do majority of people simply call their local broker when they're looking for a new home, or do they go online and do a search on Google or?
So that is a new product that we do have rolling out. We're looking to roll it out pretty soon. That's our kind of what we told you about when we sat down for lunch. The number that they can just call and it'll kind of match them to a real estate agent. We haven't really sat down and done that research yet, so we don't have that data. But I would say a large amount probably go locally. So they would search up probably real estate agent in their local area and give them a call.
I guess this solution would be for realtors so that they can advertise a specific number and then it'll handle all their calls for them.
Exactly.
Right. To acquire a customer, represent them as the buyer, and so they can be connected with those. God, no, that makes a lot of sense. And I think this would definitely come in handy for a lot of realtors, all over the country. So, good work, guys. I love the idea. And thanks so much for showing us Ava. Do you officially just refer to it as Ava, or do you call it Zync AI, or?
Yeah, we officially refer to it as Ava. So that's the name of this product. It's kind of the customer intake, lead nurturing aspect, but we also have, dataware, which is kind of, we just refer to it as dataware. So yeah, this product is called Ava.
All right. So I want to ask you one last question. Where do you hope to be, in the next, let's just say 1 to 3 years?
We hope to be kind of throughout the whole higher educational California system.
Great. Sounds like you're off to a good start. If you can get University of Redlands, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And since we kind of cater to, B2B as well, we're really hoping to just have Zync AI Solutions be the hub for businesses to just look at when they're trying to think about using AI or implement it in their business. We want them to come to us and see that we can help them and be that kind of hub for them, for innovation and resources as well.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks so much for chatting with us, and I'll catch you guys at the next scale meeting if you guys are going to be there.
Yes. Thank you for your time.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.